You're very welcome to Colaiste Muire and to our virtual open evening. My name is Jean Pound and I'm principal of Colaiste Muire. And I'm very proud and honoured to be principal of this school. Colaiste Muire was founded in 1860 by the Sisters of Mercy, founded to educate young girls in this region. And proudly we carry on that tradition today. Obviously the school has changed quite a lot over the years. We've become an innovative, dynamic school community. We are now part of the Colaiste family. There are 107 voluntary secondary schools in this Colaiste family. It's Catholic Education, an Irish School Trust Board. And one of the key features of Colaiste and the schools in the Colaiste family is carrying on the traditions that were started by our founders. The traditions that are very important still in Ireland of today. So our school carries those very proudly. We have a very strong sense of school community. So the core values of Colaiste are very much part of what we are as a school. And those values are what we hold dear, and we ask our students, and we know our students embody those values as they become confident young women under our care. The value of community, of academic excellence, and a sense of social justice and respect for all. These are most important in our school, and we constantly strive to achieve these. Our school has a strong tradition of excellence in education, and part of this tradition is being involved in several pilot projects over the years, and these projects help our school community develop our ability to teach and learn. An example of some of these projects are, over the years we have set up Accelerated Reader. This is a reading project which we use with first years to encourage the love of reading and books, and it works very well with a teacher coming into the English classes, so it instills that love of reading, and our library is a very central part of school. We're part of the Step Up project. We were one of just a few schools in the country asked to be part of this, and looking at the junior cycle and looking at some subjects in the junior cycle as a model of good practice. We also part of Team Teaching, a project started by the Department of Education, building up the supports for students in class with extra teachers. So that continues today. We're very much part of Digital Learning Framework, and our teachers and students have really upskilled in the use of digital media for teaching and learning. And this was very obvious during remote teaching and learning. So we have a very good infrastructure around digital learning. We have a Learning to Learn programme for students, encouraging self-direction regarding study skills and learning, and that's rolled out for all junior cycle students. We follow the Friends programme to encourage students to develop social skills and to look at resilience. The Working Out programme done through Clare Care, it's looking at resilience, especially in second years. We have the Mindfulness programme for our first years. So they're just an example of a number of the programmes throughout the school, many of them on academic excellence, but many also on developing our students' social skills, but in particular their own personal development. There have been some objective judgments on our school, and in particular our recent MLL. This is an inspection on leadership and management carried out by the department inspectors. And I won't read it all, but there are a number of, I suppose, key phrases in this report that echo what we would believe ourselves our school is about. The department inspectors found that there are very good pastoral supports for students, with care for students being a core value of our school. We have a focus on encouraging positive behaviour and attitudes. The systems that are in place in the school have created and supported a very positive learning environment where students are cared for and where high expectations are set for them. Staff members' commitment, volunteerism and pride in the school are cornerstones of the school's success, academically and pastorally. And that's one of the key things, our pride in our school, and our students carry that pride, as you will see, as they bring you on a virtual tour. Secondary school is very different, as you will know if you have sisters or brothers in school already, or if your sons and daughters are in secondary school. It's a big change from primary school, a big transition, and there are many supports to help you in that transition. And just to explain our pastoral care system, the key thing to remember is that you as student are central to what we do here in school. I often say to our students, If we have no students, well then there is no school. And that's what keeps our school dynamic. And that's what makes our teachers and all of us very proud and very happy to be in this school. So at the centre is our student. And then there are a number of key supports. You have a class teacher. So that would be, it's very different from primary school again. You probably could have 8 to 9 teachers in one day. But so that you have your class teacher who will interact with you, but you'll also have a class director. And that teacher takes a special interest in you as a class and as a student. Then you have a year head, so you will have one year head over the entire year group who will meet you, have assemblies and chat to you about the positives and if there are negatives, but usually it's positives. So there will be meetings with the class director and the year head throughout your time in school, and normally your year head remains with you for the 5 or 6 years you might be here in the school. Then we have our guidance counsellors who are there to support you in many ways and help you. And a key part of that is maybe working with peer helpers. So our Leaving Certs act as peer helpers and they support you very much as new students in the school. We have a chaplain, we have a learning support department, and we have 3 deputy principals. So there are a number of key people for you as a student, but also for your parents, so that there's a way of communicating here with our school. As we're aware, it's a very big school, probably much bigger from the school you're coming from, but yet we get to know our students and we want to know you and to know you're happy. I always say to students, if you're not happy, you cannot learn. So the key thing is for you as a student to be happy and to reach your full potential. So those structures are in place to help you do that. So the key dates to remember regarding enrolment are as follows. We will start accepting application forms. These are all on our website, and the closing date for receipt of applications is January 22nd. The 29th we will offer places, and by the 5th of February you must accept your place. And following that there will be entrance assessments, but you will have your place at that stage. And also if you have SEN requirements, you let us know following your acceptance. And then we will have later in the term, hopefully all going well, introduction to second level, which we have each year to settle our first years in before you come at all to school. So I wish you the very best. For those of you who come to us, I know you will really be happy, and I thank you. The girls are now going to take you on tour throughout the school, and if you have any questions afterwards, you can email the school or you can phone the Secretary's office, and we're only too happy to answer them. Thank you again, and the very best of luck as you start out on your second level education.